Hi guys, and welcome to your December 2020. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You timeless reading week 2 for the beautiful sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, Scorps. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams? Hello to my members. Howdy. Let's get right into it. But before I do, really quick, short announcement about appointments. If you're interested in connecting with me, please go and do so right now. I believe that there are 2 slots, maybe just one for the weekend of the 19th and the 20th. And then there were 2 night readings available last time I checked, and now there may be 1. So if you're interested in getting your year-end readings with me, please go ahead and do so. Everyone else, I wish you a beautiful holiday. But if you do want to secure space, you can go ahead and either do a video reading, a email reading, which is your own personal video. Keep in mind, guys, that due to the death in the family that I have lost someone near and dear to me due to the pandemic. So I am slightly behind. Please give me an opportunity to get back in the groove of things. All it takes is a couple of days. I appreciate that. And for those of you who have sent me your condolences, thank you so much. So there's always that. You can always do that if you would like. If not, just go ahead and book what you see available the first weekend. The first weekend of the new year, I am back to resuming my schedule, whatever that first weekend is. I believe the 3rd. Maybe I'm not. Maybe it's the weekend after. Either way, thank you so much. All right. So your week 1 video is up. I decided not to do a combo reading, to just drop 2 videos, and we're just going to do what we're doing, okay? Everybody is going to get 2 to get caught up, and then I'm going to do my top 3 at the end. If you're interested in the video lineup, it is below, and the week 2 video lineup is going to be the exact same as week 1. Let's go. Your first blockage out, Scorpio, is love, okay? I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Your second blockage out is courage in the heart place. I find inner strength to face fear with confidence. Interesting. And your third is discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. What's also interesting is that we do have fear twice. This is actual fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love, but with courage in the heart place and fear. Someone is fearful of rejection, of things that the ego is present, letting them know, or making the person believe in the illusions. I do like that one card that's called discernment. You know, I am recognizing how to discern through fear and illusions and blah, blah, blah. I'm feeling like with having both of these here, that's what we're talking about. The person that loves you, Scorpio, is going through a lot right now in week 2. You could be experiencing this. Remember, these are timeless readings. But I feel as if when it's time to commit to the practice of seeing all good in things, let's face it, my beautiful Scorpions, that's not your strong suit. You are very suspicious naturally. Don't even try to downplay that. Accept who you are. Just everything is fine with balance. It's just as simple as that. There could have been something here that made you take a step back. It could have been something here that made you say, hold on, pump the brakes. Don't get mad about that. Examine it. Bring it back into focus. Bring it back into view. Look at it from a rational perspective and not from a fear-based perspective. Now, am I blaming this on you? No, Scorps. But what I am saying is that it is very hard once a person have shown you, and they don't have to show you that much, just this much, trying to commit to the practice, seeing the good, not going to happen. They can cancel Christmas. So I do feel like there's an energy here. Good, bad, and indifferent. I don't want to hear it in the comments, but it's just one of those things where it's like somebody has shown they S, and you like, okay, Marv, well, hey, listen, use your discernment, but remember that we're all human. I say this a lot. Maybe that's my Libra rising, but you know, we can't hold people to a standard that we don't want to be held to. Your excuses, although valid, your way that you look at things, albeit valid, does not mean that you get to hold someone to a standard because you don't look at things like that or because you don't say it like that. You know, we can't have a relationship where there's these big eyes and little U's, and that's what it looks like is going on between you. There's a very fear-based type of thing here, and I'm surprised the devil didn't come out, because it's really pretty much looking as if you guys have gotten away from being kind to one another. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. It's got a little rough between you guys. You guys are bickering a little bit. It's gotten to the point where it's vindictive and it's petty. It's gotten to the point where there's a lot of one-upmanship that's going on between you. And I'm looking at the swords here, and someone is coming from a place of trying to block their emotions when I get there, okay? When I get there. Courage is here in the heart place. And then we do have the past. There it is. So through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform the heart space. There's stagnancy here again. Let's face it. This is an energy that you have, my beautiful Scorps, where you can hold a grudge. All it takes is one time. I don't necessarily feel, and I don't want to harp on you, that's fixed energy. You know, I have fixed energy too. So it's like, well, all you have to do is show me that one time. But through my experience, my beautiful fixed water, I feel as if we lose sight of the fact that people are human. Yes, we feel like we don't do them like that. Yes, we feel like they should do better. Yes, they should have known. But we cannot rest on shoulda, woulda, and couldas. Life doesn't work that way, because we were once at a point where we shoulda, woulda, and coulda done something, and someone gave us a chance, okay? There is something that someone in this particular relationship doesn't necessarily have the disciplines to do, and what's clarifying, that is commitment. So when it looks like you dedicate yourself wholeheartedly to knowing that love is the essence of your very being, there's a commitment here that has missed you, that has passed you. The energy between you guys is that you need to go ahead and do it, but someone is definitely afraid of their freedom. Ding, 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 ding. They don't want to lose freedom. Releasing the self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. And someone is really afraid here to let go. Let's find out who. Obviously, this is what they're not telling you, Scorpio. Interestingly enough, in week one's energy, we did have that Ten of Pentacles. It is in the exact same spot. So if that one resonated with you, this one probably will as well. Kindness, past, commitment, and freedom. All right, first card out is the Fool. Second card out is the Six of Swords. This person wants to take a risk. There's always this risk taking with you guys. Heart of the matter is the Princess of Swords. We did have the Prince of Swords in the previous energy. We do have the Two of Swords there. And we also have the Chariot, okay? Top of the deck again, lending this beautiful energy to all of this is the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Okay. They want to commit. They want to commit to you. They've been acting like they're committed to you, Scorpio. But they want reciprocation. They feel as if you've been operated in a fear bubble. They feel like you're so much holding on to freedom that you don't see what's in front of you. Very, very similar to the very first reading. Interesting too, because it could be that I felt in week one's energy that you guys had just come off of something very, very bad. The communication of that energy is still here in the heart place. There's been some words that you guys have exchanged. May have been a little hurtful, right? That past card is here. It's time to release the stagnancy, right? The Prince and the Princess, you know, some decks have just, you know, the Page. This is Page energy. But I can truly say that if anything carries over from week one into week two, what I am definitely picking up on, Scorpio, is definitely from this standpoint. It's both of you guys. male or female. We got the prince and now we have the princess. I tried to explain to the cross watchers in that first reading, don't try to beat Scorpio or energy that you don't understand at its own game. That energy that they're displaying to you comes natural, whether it be fear-based or not. And when you try to step into the arena and play their energy against them, you end up losing. Not because you're not good at playing games and being emotionally manipulative, because sometimes you have to play these games to find out what you need to find out. And I know fixed energy and I know how that works. But at the same time, you end up getting bit on the ass because that's just not how you cut. That's not what you're made of. You have your own crosses to bear. Okay? When I'm looking at the Two of Swords, I see 6, the princess, and then the 2. Someone is blocking out their emotions. Interesting. It came back out, but yet there's a success. I feel that we can be successful, Marv. The Fool, the 6 of Swords, the Princess of Swords, the 2 of Swords, and the Chariot. What's in between is I want to come out of, murky water. I want to come out of uncertainty. I'm having an issue releasing the past. In my heart, you hurt me with your words, right? So as a result of that, I'm blocking my emotions and I'm not showing you how I feel. But what I really want more than anything is to take a leap of faith, because I know that we can be successful. So someone here is penalizing you for the exact same thing that you're doing. I feel this, cross watcher, please come out of this. Be yourself, accept your truth. I've been telling everybody, accept it. Let me tell you something, and I say this to the person I love. You earned my love and I earned yours. So if I'm in love with you, I earned all of that. And if you're in love with me or you love me, you earned every drip drop. So why am I hiding it from you? You gonna hear it. You gonna hear it. It's yours. You earned it. Think about it. Don't let them off the hook, but at the same time, accept your truth at the same time, okay? We do have love yourself first, clarifying my Fool. That came back out. 6 of Swords being clarified by chemistry. Yes, the Princess of Swords being clarified by deception. False self-mask is here. Give your relationship a chance being is clarifying the 2 of Swords. It's time for a real effort to be made. And make the effort. Clarifying the Chariot. If you want success, we have to work at it. We can't just talk about it and throw bad words back and forth. Somebody has to be the bigger person here. It's looking like, Scorpio, your person wants to do that. They're trying to beat you at your own game. I don't necessarily say that I blame them because they can't win. But, because they feel like they're losing anyway and they don't have much to lose. So if I'm already losing, then why am I going to be the bigger person? They don't really feel like you are. Top of the deck is you deserve love, I apologize, which is actually clarifying this. And then we do have 10 of Wands. I'm sorry, I got so excited that I saw that 10 of Pentacles, that the actual top of the deck is the 10 of Wands. So, of course, there has been a heavy burden. You deserve love, clarifying that heavy burden. I'm sorry, let your friends help you. God. So, there's always like a top that I never pull. Sometimes I pull it and sometimes I don't. Kindness, past, commitment, and freedom. Keywords: love yourself first, chemistry, deception. Give your relationship a chance, make the effort, and you deserve love. Scorpio, they're telling you, I don't care. Do what you got to do. They're not being honest. They're not being honest because you can act. You can actually act. You notice I said act like you don't care really well. They can't do it like you. They love you. You hit a rough patch. We're going to go in with deception first. There is a lot of, yes, red flag. Same thing. Tune into the subtle energy you are receiving about the situation. Listen to the messages from your body. Trust your gut and intuition. It's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing that was in the first reading. And Love Yourself First came back out, believe it or not, which is really interesting. And then it's time to trust the universe. A need to trust in the divine plan at this time, regardless of the external. I have good news that there is lessons from Saturn going on here. A soul's desire to resolve limiting patterns of control and dependency. Many challenges, but can bring benevolent long-term rewards. So, we're about to have a Saturn-Jupiter conjunction on the 21st. The Great Mutation, as they are calling it. I haven't had an opportunity to get any of the forward focus or anything on the second channel due to my loss, but I'm going to put it up. If you listen to it, you listen to it. If you don't, that's fine. But I am going to get up to date over there because it's never too late to give you a forward focus, right? Love yourself first, chemistry, deception. Give your relationship a chance and make the effort. You know, I do believe that when Saturn and Jupiter meets up on December 21st, that a lot of things, and it could be happening already, you're going to start to see a change. Now, some of you guys need to accept the change for the bad. Like, if you feel like the change is going to be bad, you do need to accept it because there is something that you needed to do. You have to extract the lesson from the situation and then move forward. But I do feel like you guys will come out of this. Understand that a Ten of Pentacles is going to transform to the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ten of Wands is going to advance to the Ace of Wands. I do feel that the first reading was Take a Chance. We do have Fool here. It's very much the exact same thing, actually. But this time, it's slightly the same, but this one is focusing a lot on letting the past go. So I feel like there is something that has happened where someone deceived someone. The first reading for week 1 felt like it was very communicative based. And although there is a lot of swords here, the swords indicate something different. They indicate that I want to come out of all of this bad energy. Okay? I want to come out of it. We have beautiful chemistry. I don't want to deceive you and keep acting like I don't care. I do. But it's time that we give this relationship a real chance. If you've been hitting some Saturn lessons, I really do believe that this is what's going on in this reading. You let me know. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. This is what I'm feeling. Keywords are love yourself first, chemistry, deception. Give your relationship a chance. Make the effort, and you deserve love. I don't necessarily feel like you guys are at the point where you're about to speak yet. Because they're not being honest with you about the fact that they are purposely blocking their emotions out because they feel like you're doing it. I believe that a real effort needs to be made on both ends. I will tell you, Scorpio, that this will be successful. There is the Chariot, fellow Cancer energy. This will be successful. You just have to put the effort in. They want to give this relationship a chance, but they're hiding it. Let them hide it. But it's time to let the past go. They really do want to let the past go. But they're having some issues releasing the past too. I feel like you guys kind of hurt one another. But again, this has a lot to do with commitment. The first reading for week 1 felt like, hey, pay attention to me. I'm over here. This feels like deliberately hurting you, Scorpio, and realizing that it's a game that they just can't play. They have to pull their energy back a little. Not like week 1, though. But some things need to be reconciled within themselves. So I really do feel like, you know, in order for this relationship to evolve and to have a real chance, you guys need to let the past go. There is a past issue that is really kicking you guys behind, and you need to have the courage to let the past go for growth. Okay? You have to love each other through it. Love each other through the pains of the past. I like that title. You have to, in order to move into your future. You have to do it. You have to, because you know, you've had some rough lessons. I was gonna say some rough Saturns. You've had some rough lessons, but remember, love each other through the pains of the past in order to grow into your future. But we're not talking about somebody that slapped your mama and stole your puppy. So if it's that type of energy, that ain't what we talking about. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I will see you guys next week when we do it again. Love each other. They want to love you. Okay? They want to. I don't want to say each other because I don't know how you're feeling until I read your comments. But I intuitively, I kind of feel like this is on them. It feels very, I'm not saying that you're not holding on to stuff either, Scorp. But this reading feels a little bit like it's on them. Okay? They're trying. They need to get over the past. They need to love you through that pain. Love themselves too. It says right here. They're trying to get over the pain of the past. Okay? I don't know whose fault it is. We ain't got that type of time. But you guys have definitely went through some shit together. And they're not revealing their heart because they're angry and they're hurt. So yeah, love you. Love you. They do. But in order for this to be successful, they gotta let the past go. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I will see you guys next week when we do it again. Bye, Scorp.